Hi everybody from TechnoLost and welcome to the multimedia focus on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Well, let's start first of all remembering a few hardware specs of this, reminding you a few hardware specs of this device. We have the rear facing camera, which is the 13 megapixel backside illuminated sensor. We have 5 elements lens with an aperture 7 f2.2, which is quite bright and fast, although not the fastest or brightest lens on the Android market nowadays, which is f2.0. And we have an equivalent length of 31 millimeters. The front-facing camera is a 2.1 sensor capable of recording 1080p videos. So let's give a look to the camera UI, which is quite similar to what we had inside the Samsung Galaxy S4. And the first things that I want you to notice that the camera UI is pretty good. It's very ergonomic in my opinion, because we have both the recording for video and the picture taking button all together. Of course, we have here few quick settings, like the possibility to switch between front facing and rear facing camera, and we have the possibility to quickly switch into dual recording mode, as you can see, which it's usable both for what concerns picture taking and video shooting. And we even have here few other settings which are dealing with the flash or the smart stabilization. We even have the voice control features here, and we have the settings for what concerns recording mode, which I'll talk to you about later. And we have a few other stuff dealing with sharing, like share short body, photo share, chat-ons, photo share, and even the remote viewfinder. So we have several stuff here. Moreover, we have the usual filters. These are real-time filters a la Instagram. As you can see here, we have several of them, but what is really interesting is we can even install more other filters using the Samsung App Store. And here we have the usual button, as we could find into the Galaxy S4 for the shooting mode. We have most of the stuff present into the Samsung Galaxy S4, whether or not directly all the stuff present into the Galaxy S4 scene mode, but we have few other more stuff. We have, of course, the automatic setup here, beautify face, best photo, which let us choose the best photo among a series of shots on a certain subject. We have best face. Just imagine to take a picture of several people all together. With this mode you will take more picture altogether, which let us choose different face expression for everyone inside the shot, so you can take the best face expression for anyone inside the shot. We have sound shot, which let us record sound while performing the shot. We have the drama mode, which is really interesting because you have the possibility to see the movement of a certain subject. Of course, it must be one moving subject, but the scene must be a fixed scene. We have animated photo, which is nothing but the possibility to create a GIF picture, whatever you want to say, of the small portion of a video recording. We have the golf mode, which is nothing but the drama, but was made only for golf mode, I guess, for starting swing, I don't know what else. We have HDR mode. Of course, we have eraser, which is the possibility to erase a moving subject in a picture where you have your subject fixed into the scene. Panorama mode, which is really interesting because we can shoot panorama both in landscape and portrait mode. We have the surround shot, which does remind us of the photosphere from Nexus devices, and we even have the sports mode. So we can see with this grid view or this other view here, carousel view like this, and we can directly get back to the automatic mode here. So if we give a look to the settings here, we will find several settings focusing both picture, video and general. So we have focusing photo size here, picture. We have very high 13 megapixel, 9.6 megapixel. This is first one, 13 megapixel is 4:3. Then we have 9.6 megapixels. This is 16:9. We have 8 megapixel 4:3, 6 megapixel 16:9, and 2.4 megapixel 16:9. We have burst shot, which we can enable or disable up to 20 frames. We have possibility to tap to take picture, so when the tap on screen won't only get the focus but even take the picture. We have of course face detection, metering, automatically set to center widen. We have ISO and smart stabilization, which is quite useful to take shots in a low light mode. That's to be noticed that if you enable smart stabilization, you won't be able to use burst shot. You have to disable smart stabilization to use burst shot. Then we have a video recording, and here we have the gorgeous 4K sites for concern video recording. Really big one, huge one. We have then 1080p 16:9, 1080p 4:3. We have even 720p 16:9 and 240 4:3. Then we have even video stabilization, audio zoom, which is something that does remind us of the audio zoom inside the LG devices, and in fact is exactly the same feature. Here into the general settings we have a location tag, the possibility to review the picture just right after taken. We have the function of volume keys and the automatically set to zoom key, timer to take out a shot, of course, selfies, white balance, exposure, possibility to enable guidelines, flash, voice control, contextual names, and of course to select the storage where to save into the device or the memory card. So we have so many possibilities into this camera UI of this new Samsung Galaxy Note 3. So we saw all the settings dealing with the camera UI, so now we can switch to the gallery to see what does the gallery have to offer. Okay, basically the gallery of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 is not far from the one onto the Galaxy S4. I mean, to be honest, it's pretty the same except for a few new features. So the first things that you may notice that we have here these thumbnails, and we can even perform this pinch out here, pinch in to have bigger thumbnails, or pinch out like this to have just the last big and the other smaller. We have several ways of viewing pictures and videos all together, grouped by albums, and we can even create our own albums. We have this all mode, which let us view all pictures and video into chronological order. We have time view here, which let us view the picture and video grouped by timeline. So we even have this timeline view with this kind of 3D view or this normal grid view. Then we have the location with the maps, very nice. So we can zoom inside a particular point when we have picture, click on them and see what kind of picture we have in that location. Very nice. We have people that I won't show you because I have some personal picture inside, but it's not by way of grouping picture like it was for albums into group where a single group represent a person that you tag. So this is the people, view, and then we have of course a favorite view, which is nothing but the view of the picture we selected as favorite ones. Oops, sorry. So these are all the viewing mode that we have inside this new gallery. Of course, we have few other interesting stuff, like the possibility, of course, to decide what to display, where all content or just content into the device, or in Dropbox, Facebook, or even Picasa. And we can of course hide things, which is, we can of course do a slideshow. This is something so easy to to understand, because every device let us use a slideshow. Here we can select, for instance, a few pictures or even video, and then we can decide where we want to hide items. But we can do some more stuff. Of course, we can move them, copy, slideshow. We can create story album. We have to install a dedicated third-party apps into the Samsung App Store to create an album. Then we can select between, we can choose between several themes inside this app. Let us create this very nice photo album that we can then browse like this, as you can see. Pretty nice. We can even print this photo album directly with an online service. If we don't have installed the if we didn't install the album application, we have the possibility to create a sort of collage directly from this menu. I will show you later how you can create a collage anyway without using the story album application. We can create a video clip, which is not pretty, right? And I will show you in a few seconds why. We can rotate left, right, and even get the details of the selected picture. I will talk to you about the create video clip. We have to install once more here to a third-party app inside the Samsung App Store. You will of course find a shortcut, as well as for the story album application. You can create a shortcut. You can find a shortcut into the Galaxy Note 3 app drawer. Then you can install the application from the Samsung App Store. This way you can select picture, but the right thing is that you just can add video to this stuff like this. Let's add one more video. Okay, done. Then, as you can see, as we have selected picture, we cannot go on. If we unselect pictures like this, we can finally go on. What we have here is something very similar to what we can find inside the latest Sense 5.0 and even 5.5. Of course, is the like the HTC One. I don't remember exactly right now the name, but the possibility in a way to create automatically some video editing, which is really nice into the both HTC One, HTC One Mini, or HTC One Max, even the Butterfly S, for instance. But here the point is that you just can add video and you cannot add picture. You can set, of course, new themes like this that makes everything black and white. We even have automatically inserted music, like we had, for instance, for the HTC One. But here we cannot select different kind of music like we could, for instance, for the HTC One, nor we can add picture. The final result is definitely not as good as for the HTC One, for instance. Nevertheless, it's a nice plus that we can have inside this Galaxy Note 3. And this is the stuff dealing with the, of course, possibility to select more picture and having this kind of automatic video editing. We have more stuff dealing with pictures, of course. So if we select a single picture like this, beside from the editing I will show you in a few seconds, we can vary the picture. We can add a photo frame. It's some kind of Polaroid photo frame, so we can even write on it like this. Okay, oops, note, but we can even, photo notes. It's just like, turning upside down the picture, and we can write then. Okay. Or of course would be far way better using the pen. We can even make a signature into the picture, or we can print, copy the clipboard, rename, body photo, share with the left, right, crop, edit word, weather tag, so we can even change weather tags, get direction into the map, of course, set as background or for the contact and the stuff on. And then of course we can edit the picture, and here we have really plenty of editing option. We have of course transform, we can rotate or crop, and we have of course several crop stuff here. Or we have color effect, we have some kind of filters dealing with colors, of course. We have effect with some kind of a real, these are not real-time effect of after the shot taking effect, but they are some kind of Instagram effect, although not real-time. We have many of them, of course, plenty of them, I would say. And we have decoration. Here we have frame, sticker, and here we have multi-grail. So this is what I call collage. So it's possibility to stick together more picture from 2 up to 4 into a single big picture. Pretty nice. And of course we are dealing with decoration, even the drawing. What we can do without drawing being in the Galaxy Note 3, of course. So we can draw whatever we want with pen, so we have all this stuff dealing with the pen, of course, the eraser and so on. So plenty of options for what concern the editing mode of this Galaxy Note 3. Very, very, very good. So we'll talk later about all the video stuff dealing with this device. The only more interesting stuff for what concern editing of video is the fact that we can trim, of course, video. Moreover, I show you before the stuff that you can, for instance, create an automatic video edit. Here you can even of course edit like this and trim the video, so you can change the start and the end. One more things about the video, the picture that I forgot to tell you is that here we have, for instance, the burst picture. Let me find where are them. Here we go. Here is the symbol. When you are seeing a burst of picture like this, aside from viewing every single frame composing the burst, you can even see the burst itself running like a video like this. You can even select the speed. Then you just have to press this play button on one of the frame on the burst to have this kind of burst reproduction like a video, which is pretty nice. So these are all the stuff more or less for concern the gallery, and now we can start talking about the picture quality of this Samsung Galaxy Note 3.